can turn the world on with a smile. You can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile. Well, it's your girl and you should know it. Each words in every little movement you show it. Love is all around, don't need to fake it. You can never down, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show. Today is Thursday, December 6th, and Mark has 579 days left to go in his prison sentence, and Washington state residents have 0 days left to go until total legalization of possession takes place, and that happened today. Today, marijuana is legal in Washington state. It's been signed into law by the governor. We've got the proclamation to prove it, and people celebrated at the Space Needle and throughout Washington when midnight passed the hour, and they were all sparking up, and I'm sure it was a great party to be part of. And congratulations again to everybody out there who made that happen. There were a lot of activists working for and against Initiative 502, but the people on the for side, you guys were right. You were strong, you were passionate, and you won, and we're so proud of you. And everybody out there who campaigned against Initiative 502, well, I hope you enjoyed your legal joint, and you can thank the people you worked against for doing that. So enjoy your legal marijuana, and of course keep working to improve the laws. Somebody asked me, well, what, you support the DUIs? No, I don't support the DUI, but I support saving 10,000 people from arrest every year and all of the rest of the benefits that are coming out of Initiative 502. And we've seen nothing but good, and the feds have not stepped in, and even if they do, bring it on. The states are willing and waiting for the American federal government to tell them that they can't do it. We'll see how that pans out. So our American activists and everyone down there working hard for legalization, decriminalization, medical marijuana, anything that changes these punitive laws, you guys have done a spectacular job. And everyone who voted against Initiative 502, I hope you realize that you were probably in the wrong to try and stop this greatness from happening, and you guys can enjoy your legal marijuana, and everybody can work to improve the laws, get rid of the DUI, make everything better, because no law is ever perfect. This law isn't perfect, but it's better than what we had before, and the fight will never end. So just keep working hard. Don't cry about it. Don't stop working. Make more happen. Our fight isn't done. So congrats to everybody in Washington and Colorado. Soon you guys will have your laws come into effect too. Now, there's a lot of media, of course, about this legalization coming into effect, and we recently had Sun Media visit us here at Mark Emery's Cannabis Culture Headquarters. Now, Sun News is the Fox News of the North, the sensationalist, right-wing, kind of hysterical media network, and they're not usually on our side at all, but the reporter Thane Burnett came here, talked to me, talked to Marijuana Man Greg, talked to Dana and David Mama Levine, and lots of people getting informed about marijuana prohibition, and they did a fantastic video and news story in print with a lot of great infographics about marijuana prohibition. They were really quite favorable on our side, I have to say, and maybe it's just because this is a nonpartisan issue. Even conservatives can support ending prohibition, so we just need to educate them and reach out to them too. And Sun News did a great job on that segment, so did all of our friends and fellow activists, and they included statistics that I've been looking for, in fact, which show that of all the drug arrests, 54% of all the drug arrests are for marijuana possession alone. That is outrageous, and it flies in the face of all the prohibitionists who say that possession doesn't get you arrested. On that note, I was on Sun TV on Michael Corrin's show. That's the 4th time I've been on Sun News. They've been great to me in the last year of all my appearances, but I guess the 4th time isn't a charm. They were quite hard on me. Michael Corrin was very hysterically anti-pot and full of propaganda, but I think I held my ground pretty well, and there's been a lot of debate that came from that. Oh boy, did Twitter blow up with a lot of people really mad with the way he treated me. And then he blocked me on Twitter because he couldn't handle the critics of his own comments, and that's the way these guys roll. They're right-wing, they like their message and they stick to it, but That's the fourth time I've gotten our message out to an audience who really needs to hear it. And if you want to see the video that started quite a big stir, you can check it out at pot.tv and on my Twitter, twitter.com/Jodie Emery, and on Facebook, facebook.com/Jodie Emery. We've shared that around because it's pretty funny to watch him try and tear me apart, but I stand my ground, and Mark is pretty proud of the response that we've gotten. I've shared some with him. He couldn't see the video, but he knows I'm his Tiger Woman fighting for him and our cause. So that was a lot of fun, trying to go into the enemy's lair and defeat them, and I think Michael Corrin got burned when he tried to roast me in his fire. So that was lots of fun, and definitely check it out and everything else on Pot TV and Cannabis Culture. Now, we also had media come by today. CBC News came and interviewed me in the store about legalization happening and the business opportunities and what it means for us here, not only in BC's marijuana industry, but in the hemp and head shop industry, coffee shop style places like the Amsterdam and our BC Marijuana Party Lounge. What does it mean for us if people can just possess marijuana legally in Washington State? Well, we don't know yet, but we're going to see as things unfold in the next couple of months and years. So we also had News 1130 talk to me, the Associated Press, and CTV National came by and talked to Chris Bennett down in our store in his shop, Urban Shaman. So, of course, here at Mark Emery's Cannabis Culture headquarters, where the activism really started strong with Mark Emery back in the 90s, we are still the place to go to, and they're asking us questions, and we're educating as best we can, as we've always can, and as we will continue to do. Now, Dana Larson, our wonderful friend and ally, is going on with the momentum of the legalization and working for Sensible BC, which is British Columbia's decriminalization referendum. It's going to be a couple years of really hard work, and we are going to devote as much as we can in terms of money and resources to this referendum campaign. And right now he's on Vancouver Island talking to a number of different cities, having people come and find out about marijuana, about prohibition, and about what we can do to stop it. And Dana is proposing the Sensible BC Act, which would take away all the money from police to deal with marijuana possession. And that's as much as we can do on a provincial level. We don't have the same as states' rights, but we'll do what we can while we're able. What else is there to do? Only what we're able to get done. And he's doing an incredible job and deserves your support. So send a couple bucks or send a letter of support or do something to help Dana at sensiblebc.ca. And Mark and I are proud to support it with everyone who comes here and supports us. And we can put that back to Sensible BC because they're supporting you, and we've all got to help each other out because this is still a war going on and the battle's really only heating up, and we've got a victory, and let's use that adrenaline to keep fighting hard and making a change happen. Now, I've got some more photos of Mark. We have pictures of us from prison. I didn't get any scans of these ones made, so if you want to check the actual resolution, high-res ones, you need to go to our Facebook account. But here's Mark and I, and I'm wearing the red dress. These photos were taken right after the election when I was in Washington State, and I got this red dress to wear down there, and Mark wanted to see it, so here I am all dressed up for him. And technically, you're not allowed to show your shoulders, but I took off my over sweater thing and we got some pictures. And some more of him looking good. He was really pleased this weekend. It was excellent to talk about all of the wonderful news, how exciting it is that Mark helped overgrow the government by sending seeds and money and support to American activists. And now, while he's in the belly of the beast, they are legalizing around him. Who knows what will happen in the next year and a half while he's down there? Maybe some states will legalize it in their legislatures. And Mark knows that he had a role to play, and so did all the people who planted the seeds and took to the streets and worked with politicians and wrote letters and got active. You guys made it happen. Mark helped you make it happen. And when he comes home, we're going to make it happen here. Stephen Harper doesn't know what's coming for him. So that's our plan here. And of course, I'm going to be running in the provincial election. I'm not going to tell you much more than that, but I ran for the BC Green Party in 2009, and that campaign got a lot of attention for marijuana prohibition and legalization, so I plan to do the same thing for the May 2013 British Columbia election, and stay tuned to my Twitter and Facebook and other news to find out more as I announce it. I'm going to really need your guys' support, and Mark will tell you more about what you can do to help me out, to help us all out in our campaign for freedom. So I'm going to do the draw for the free Mark Emery shirt and the stickers and button. I realized I totally forgot about it last week. Just too much going on. But you'll get the 4 Free Mark stickers, the Free Mark button, and the Free Mark Emery t-shirt. Now, you can get all of this, of course, at Mark Emery's Cannabis Culture Headquarters store. We've got a lot of sales and good deals coming up. Online, we're going to have a Boxing Week sale. So after Christmas, there's going to be deals to continue. But right now, you can go to cannabisculture.com/store and come down to our actual store. We've got so many awesome new things. You've really got to see it in person to believe it. CBC was blown away. They loved the store. And Sun News called us posh, which is, you know, I think that's a flattering word for our store. So come down and check it out. It's at 307 West Hastings Street. And again, online at cannabisculture.com/store. Christmas shipping, we can get it out in time for you, I hope, if you order right now and in the next week. So do that, and we'll have lots of goodies to put under your Christmas tree this holiday season. So the winner of the draw, and these people enter by winning to, or they enter by writing to Jodie@cannabisculture.com, and I'll put you in the bubble bag and draw you out. Maybe next week it'll be your turn to win. The winner is RV. Just trying to win a shirt. Wish me luck. So Vera, you are the winner. I'm going to send you the shirt, and I'm going to apologize again. There are a few people who still haven't gotten their shirts yet, and I promise you I'm going to get to it and get them out to you. Maybe I'll throw in something a little extra because I feel so bad about it, but gosh, it's been so busy, and I'm trying to keep up, and I appreciate your support and your messages. Mark does too, and as the Christmas season comes up and you want to send Mark a gift, he'd really like a crossword puzzle book. I'm supposed to order them for him. I've been trying to get to that, but point being, you can send him a little something if you like. He would like some crossword puzzle books to keep his mind sharp, so when he comes back to Canada, he's in fighting form. So thanks a lot for tuning in. To enter in the next draw for next week for the Free Mark stuff, send an email to Jodie@cannabisculture.com, and as always, check out cannabisculture.com, pot.tv. Tell all your friends, tell all your family, get educated, get informed, get inspired, and make a difference, and we'll keep doing the same here thanks to your guys' support. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'll see you next week. And, of course, free Mark Emery, free all the drug war prisoners, and let's stop this madness. Restore some peace on earth. Oh, and war is over if you want it. Let's keep working for it. I sure want it. All right, see you guys next week.